What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. It's time for some Ratchet News. In women's college basketball, Iowa State defeats LSU. They get their revenge because last year at LSU, Angel Reese in particular, dominated Caitlin Clark. And when Caitlin Clark came back and got her revenge, she was a straight shooter that night, man. And it had 12.3 million viewers, most watched women's college basketball game ever. So shout out to those ladies. But it's just kind of mean that, right after Trans Visible Day or whatever you want to call it, that the internet posts this up. The internet really ain't shit. It ain't shit, y'all. But anyway, shout out to Caitlin Clark. She's a baller for real. Again, we'll say it once more time that the internet ain't shit. We're moving on. Also, saluting another woman. Shout out to Beyonce for breaking records. That Cowboy Carter album is actually pretty good, but there are some people who don't like it. Lily Allen comes out and calls it calculated and weird. She can eat a fat one. Anyway, Beyonce, keep doing your thing. Keep making history and making them mad. Salute. We see you. Moving on. In more music and entertainment news, Lizzo had quit music. Blaming lies and bullying from the fans or from people in general. But then 5 seconds later,
want to make this video because I just need to clarify. When I say I quit, I mean I quit giving any negative energy attention.
My problem with Lizzo is just that I think she's an attention whore. She does things for attention. She quits and then all of a sudden she cries later. She's been doing this since she would say, I got confidence in my body, I'm sexy and all this other stuff, and twerks half naked at a Laker game, but then cries moments later about being body shamed. It's just attention. So I'm kind of just over Lizzo at this moment. But moving on.
Let me guess. The state called and they want to cut you a disability check for your face. Hold up. You can get paid for that?
This is from a fool who stares at his orange juice every morning.
It says concentrate on the box. Who the dummy now? Shit. Me for not wearing a condom.
Seth MacFarlane have decided to reboot Good Times on Netflix, and it's premiering April 12th. But it's reinforcing a lot of stereotypes, just like the regular one. The regular Good Times, kind of just, as a kid, I thought Good Times was dope. But as I got older, I started to see like they're making fun of us, essentially, showing the stereotypes of black people and projecting it onto a mass appeal for consumer consumption. And now we're looking like dummies and ignorant, and they're just reinforcing it even more with this new animated series. But we will have a show about this very topic next week. But moving on. Judge denies Jonathan Major's request to drop charges in the assault case. He will be sentenced April 8th for that bogus charge that he caught. Man, now that he stopped talking and comparing himself to Martin Luther King and stopped looking for a Coretta, now he's allowing us to speak for him. That was a bogus ass conviction. And I hope that he does get some type of appeal or, he gets it reversed or whatever, because it was just bogus. But anyway, moving on. We'll talk about that next week too. Moving on. In music news again, J. Cole surprises everybody and released a surprise new album titled Might Delete Later. And man, the album's pretty solid, but there's a particular track that has everybody talking right now, and it's this one right here. And the song is called 7 Minute Drill. And on that, Drake takes shot at Kendrick. So many shots. I mean, if you're a real hip-hop head, we all knew that J. Cole was going to respond eventually. Now we're just waiting for Drake. Drake is yet to still be found. He's up making cryptic messages, crying in his onesies, somewhere being light-skinned. But, he sent J. Cole to go respond for him. And J. Cole, he has some bars. So as we await K-Dot, I want to give these two dudes their props for making hip-hop fun again. It's lyrical, it's exciting. Let's see where it goes. Shout out to both J. Cole and Kendrick, but K-Dot's not one to be messed with, so let's see what happens next. But moving on, last but not least, Christian Combs, son of P. Diddy Combs, Diddy, has been accused of actually assaulting and drugging a woman in a crazy lawsuit. So as we can see, the backlash and the domino effect of Diddy's lawsuits, it's not affecting his family. So I mean, again, these are celebrities, so it's in the court of public opinion, but we shall wait and see how this turns and spins out too. But this Diddy saga is getting really, really crazy. But as we get to talk about it and break down a new perspective, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all I got for today.